How do we make a little sheep to hang upon our tree? Stick around for crafts with bron, and then you soon will see. So we've made the shepherd, now we need to make the sheep. And today I'm going to need Neris's help. I'm going to need your help today, bub. Are you ready for some crafting? Yeah, she's ready for some crafting. So we are going to make a very special sheep decoration. Not only is it going to be fluffy and look adorable on your tree, it's going to have a ribbon which will be the length of your child, so that in Christmases to come you can unwrap the ribbon from your sheep and see how little your child was in Christmas 2020. How lovely is that? We still have the one that we made in Sunbury for Dane in 2018, and I'm sure you'll have done it last year, the year before, maybe even the year before that, in Sunbury or Molesey or Hampton or Teddington or Hanworth. I'm sure we've done it a few times. So, to make the sheep, you are absolutely right, Neris, you will need ribbon. We've already measured Neris, and this is how tall you are this Christmas. Oh, look at that, that's so cute. You'll also need some black card. White card will do if you don't have black. Some yarn for tying off at the top of your decoration. Some PVA glue, a hole punch or another hole making device, a pair of scissors, a pencil for drawing, either a silver permanent marker or googly eyes for making the face, some cotton wool, some white paper, and a nice pen for writing on. So the first thing you need to do is cut a sheep shape out of your card in true Blue Peter style. Here is one that I made earlier. So to make this sheep shape, I did a largish sort of body shape with a oval for a head, a little oval for ears, but I've made a kind of slightly more prominent neck, and depending on the width of your ribbon, you might need to make the neck area longer or shorter, depending, but you need some gap so you can tie the ribbon round. The first thing you're going to do is make a hole in the top of your sheep. Just like that, just like so. Just like so. Now I'm going to thread through the piece of yarn I have. You can just thread it through and then tie off, but what I like to do is fold the yarn or the string or the ribbon in half, thread through the bent yarn so that you have a little loop, and then you thread your two yarn ends through the loop and gently pull. It just means it's a nice even hang. It's not going to dangle on the side. And now we're going to put some glue onto the body and stick on our cotton wool. Dab, 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 stick. Pull and stick. Here we go. So our sheep now looks very sheepy and very fluffy. So now we are going to tie on our perfectly Neris size piece of ribbon. If you have tall children or tall babies, then you'll have to wrap it around a few times so that you don't have lots of long dangly bits. Then once I have, but it's hard to show with like kind of with your hands full. So once you have about an even amount each side, you can tie it off in a little bow. You're going to help me tie it off? Ah, thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. Here we go. So we've got Neris's ribbon wrapped around the sheep's neck. So next year we can unwrap it and see just how little you were this Christmas and how tall you have grown next Christmas. How exciting. There's only a couple of things left to do. You need to give your sheep a nice little sheepy face, and we are going to use that white paper and that nice writing pen to just cut out a little square and make a note that this is how tall our child was in 2020. Let's make a little sheepy face first. For this you can use Google Eyes, or you can use a permanent silver marker or a metallic marker because they show up really nice on dark card. I'm choosing a silver marker for this one because I want to do a little sleepy sheepy face. There you go, you can see our lovely sleepy sheep with their beautiful Neris size ribbon. So now we are going to cut out just a little rectangle of card, eyeball this so that it's the right sort of size for the back of your sheep, and then write on a little note so that you remember how tall your child was in 2020. So here's what I've written on mine. I've written, this ribbon shows how tall you were in Christmas 2020. My little lamb, Neris. Oh, my little lamb. If you have much older, cooler children who can't say, "Oh, Mum, don't write that," then maybe don't write it as twee as that. Now we're just going to stick on our little piece of paper, and then we need to leave it to dry, and then we can hang it on the tree. So here is our finished little sheep. So it's got a piece of ribbon the same length as Neris, with a little note to remind us that it was Christmas 2020, that Neris was as tall, or really as small as this. My goodness me. So I've definitely made a note that it's Neris because I plan to make one for my big boy day later too. So we are going to go and hang our sheep on the tree. So we hope you enjoy making a lovely tree decoration. Pro tip, these make gorgeous gifts for grandparents too. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye for now.